Well, hello everyone. Blodbas again, and I suck. I am so not good at doing what I say I will. So yeah, there were supposed to be like all these videos up, and everything was supposed to be all sorts of lovely, and that went to about shit. I blame my final few weeks of the college experience. I just got waylaid with schoolwork and didn't really do as much with the channel as, I wish I could have. I kind of slacked off, and I graduated, so I took some time off and just did some obscenely stupid shit, and the weather's been nice, so I've been riding my motorcycle more and more and just enjoying the days now that we're starting to get a little bit more sunshine. And I say that, and there's a fucking storm rolling in to beat all hell, so I enjoyed the 80-degree days while they were here a couple days ago, and well, about a week ago, I guess. Tonight, I guess, since I'm looking at this and since I keep drinking it, this is brought to us by Mirror Pond Pale Ale from Bend, Oregon, with Deschutes Brewery. They're probably one of my favorite breweries out there. I really enjoy pretty much everything they do. They're pretty decent brewery. Oh, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, the Northwest is just friggin' great for beer. It's not so great for my stomach. We have to start to work on that. It's starting to get a little bit terrifying. So, as soon as I'm done with this, now that I'm unemployed and a college graduate and all that fun stuff, I am planning on murdering some levels and getting some stuff done and really trying to accomplish what I said I would do, week and a half, 2 weeks ago, whatever it's been, and really start to hammer some stuff out, because these things, no one wants to listen to me. I mean, come on. Well, no one probably wants to watch stupid Doom videos either, but that's the road I've gone for right now. I have some other ideas for some other games that I'd like to do. Nothing is going to be cutting edge, nothing's going to be breaking, nothing's going to be anything like that. It's just going to be it's going to be games that I enjoy playing and trying to get through them, so we can take it for what it is. As far as other things are concerned, from life and all that, this last weekend, so what, today's Tuesday, right? Is that right? Yeah, today's Tuesday, so Saturday I went back home, which is like 2.5 hours away, and took my parents' four-wheeler and their side-by-side, and a friend and I met and went on an adventure, which, we did, I think we probably did 17 miles in. It was raining, it was cold, it started snowing on us when we got up high. We worked way up into the mountains in southwest Montana, and almost, if we could have gone over one more ridge, we would have been in Idaho and kind of in that corner with Yellowstone National Park. But there was a snowdrift, we couldn't go any further, so we hiked around for a while and looked for some moose antlers, and my friend found a broken off bull elk antler. I found a little gopher skull and a coyote skull, and that's just what we do for fun in the North 40, I guess. I should have planned ahead. I'm almost out of beer. That's very sad. But anyway, so we did that. What else? I kept working on my sleeve. On this sleeve. We're starting to get there. I can't remember if that was done last time I did one of these or not, but being as how I'm unemployed now and have very little money until I find a job, we're holding off on tattoos. I'm taking my ears back out a little bit. Yeah, this is just great conversational shit. Who cares about this stuff? But anyway, I went from a double aught to half an inch since I did the last video. I can't remember if I think I might have worn plugs in the last video that I posted, but we're already back up to half an inch. And I ordered my, 9/16 and 5/8 plugs, and we'll see how far my ears will go. I'm not sure where it's going to stop. Well, it's going to stop one way or another at an inch. I won't go beyond that. I don't like the thought of that. So, yeah, that's the wonderful, exciting world of Blodbas. I fucking graduated. That's all I really care about right now. And now I need to find a job, so... yeah, English major. That's a good plan. That's a really good plan. I guess a couple weekends ago, I went down and looked... was it? Yeah, it was 2 weekends ago. I went down and looked at a motorcycle. I'm thinking about selling my big cruiser and getting something like a V-Strom or... what is it? Well, something like a V-Strom. I essentially wanted 2-cylinder 650 or 700 or something like that. Something on that side of things, not quite up to the 1,000. I don't really need that much, because where I'm at now and with the thoughts of moving to Seattle and all that, my big bike is fun in the desert. It's great on a straight road, little bit of corner, zoom zoom, but for mountain passes and things like that, those V-Stroms are a lot more fun. And right now I'd rather spend more time on forest roads. You know, the paved roads around here are fine, they're fun, they're exciting, but once you've done them, you've kind of done them, and the excitement in them rests in all of the fire roads. Punch the fucking mic. All the fire roads that jump out, and all the 2-track logging roads that jump out, and those V-Stroms will do it. And I'm just at a point in my life I would rather do that. I don't ride 2-up anymore. I don't cruise the desert that much anymore. And surprisingly, those little 650 V-Stroms are damn near like a Gixxer, but straightened up a little bit. They go really fast. I test drove the one a couple weekends ago, and I just wanted to see what it would do, and I pulled out on the highway and went through first gear and went through second gear and wasn't really paying attention to how many times I squeezed the throttle. I just wanted to see how quick I could get to 70, and I was doing 70 in second gear and had 4 more left. No, I was revving it pretty high, but it'll do it. From videos I've watched of people riding those things, from reviews from the club, they're a pretty badass bike, especially for someone like me for doing what I want to do these days. So I've had one guy email me about it. I put it up on Craigslist a couple weeks ago, and I think I was asking too much. I knocked the price down $500, and I'm waiting for the guy to get a hold of me again, and we'll see if I can sell that, and I might be buying a new V-Strom or something like that, one way or another. I don't know. would like to stick with a V-Strom, but if there was some, like a KTM or something like that, or I hate to say it, but even a BMW, a used BMW that jumped out, I wouldn't necessarily say no. I like those BMW bikes. I've rode them before. I think they're a little bit too pretentious. I like Suzuki's a little bit better because I am, my club that I'm part of revolves around Suzuki, so I'm a little bit biased. But, you know, BMW, Suzuki's are a little bit cheaper to fix, I think. BMWs are a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see about getting this bike sold, and we can go from there. How about that? In other big news, like everyone else, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this shit because every swinging dick that I follow on Twitter that's part, you know, kind of the bigger people in gaming reviews and gaming news and things like that. Today, Xbox One was revealed, and we all know it, and Xbox One, as I started calling it, you know, looks about like a DVD player from, I don't know, when did DVDs come out? Was it early 90s? I that just shows how well I'm informed. I watched the reveal and I was not impressed really one little bit. I mean, I know E3's coming up and that's where all the games are going to emerge, but what in the hell are they even calling it? I'm not doing anything specific because I don't really care. You can find this stuff anywhere. The whole snap mode thing that they demoed looked cool, you know, where you can be playing a game and poof, Skype comes up and they'll run in tandem, you know, taking up, Skype takes up this much, dear God, this much of the screen, and your TV shows on this much. Okay, fine and dandy, but not my cup of tea. You know, the whole gesture thing and voice commands. I have a Kinect. I ran Kinect on my 360 for a while. It was fun on, like, Mass Effect 3, but it didn't really help gameplay. It kind of hindered it a little bit because you would, at least my experience, you had to keep screaming assault rifle and it'd pull up your sniper rifle. And assault sniper, maybe they're close enough and maybe that machine's old enough that the technology just couldn't handle it. Maybe this will be better. I just wasn't that impressed. I mean, it seems like they're essentially trying to make a fucking laptop out of it or some. I mean, there's so much technology out there that already does this kind of shit. You can get your smart TVs that, or internet connected TVs, anything like that, that will run fucking Skype on them. They'll run Netflix. They'll run the whole 9 yards. Xbox should be primarily about the games. I mean, it should be primarily gameplay. And with all of the problems that Xbox has been having over this, with the whole always online, you know, we're not seeing a box, on and on and on, intrigue that has surrounded this product, you would think that they might push a little bit more gaming. And everything that I heard, you know, this much of the discussion was spent on games that I would care about. The Call of Duty actually looked pretty damn cool. I'm not necessarily a Call of Duty guy. I play it when I feel like it, but it's not my forte, and I don't really ever do multiplayer on it. But the new Call of Duty looked pretty badass, I will not lie. I could give a fuck less about sports. I really could. Driving games, same thing. They're fun at a party, and that's the best thing that I can't remember who said it. Someone on Twitter said that Xbox appeals to the frat boy crowd now, and that's really kind of where I see it. It's more of the group gaming, the having fun at a party gaming, and less of someone like me just sitting down and fucking cranking out 12 hours worth of game. I mean, just going at it. It just doesn't seem like they... And maybe we'll learn more at E3. I hope we do. I hope there's more to it, but the way that this looks right now, I mean, it might as well be in a bar. I don't really think that I can... it's easy to say, and it's easy to be cynical and say, I don't think that it's a gaming platform. Of course it's a gaming platform. But there's all this extra shit. It's kind of like these things. Every once in a while, you just want to make a fucking phone call, and you don't care about which app makes the fucking phone call. You want to make the phone call. That's kind of how I see Xbox. I just want to play the fucking games on it. I don't care about online mode. I don't care about Xbox Live. I don't care about Skype. I don't care about Snap. I don't care about, what in the fuck else do they have? On and on and on and on and on and on. I just don't know what to make of it yet. I mean, I think I bought my 360 like 2 years, 3 years after it came out. It took me a long time. I'm a PC guy by default, so maybe that is just the way that I will be, but it really seems like Xbox is trying to appeal to a different crowd than those that started out on Xbox, or that really helped Xbox compete with Sony. I don't know. I'm still so confused over it. I guess the only thing that was positive about it, and I'm not really even sure how I feel about this, they say that Xbox One will not have to be online all the time. Which was, of course, the big controversy going into this thing was, is it always online? What's DRM on it? The problem that I see is, it doesn't have to always be online, but it's not backward compatible with Xbox 360, and it only lets you play games that you install. So, I mean, right away, with installing something and then having to, I've seen some reviews from some people, and I haven't followed this that closely, and I haven't really fact-checked it, so I could be wrong and spreading lies, but your live account, essentially, whatever we're calling it these days, or with this console, your live account will be hooked onto the game. So you're going to have to upload or download whatever you install the game onto your system, and it'll check against your account, and you can have it on your account, and that's about it. So what I'm curious about is when, the good old days of we used to take these boxes, which you can't see because it's over here, but we used to take 4 or 5 of these boxes and run them all throughout houses and have big, huge LAN parties. I don't know if you'll be able to do that with this Xbox One, and I guess those were the days before the internet got super duper 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 good, so it made more sense to LAN than it did to just play online, but I don't know. it seems like it's what they're doing with Windows 8, or what they did with Windows 8. Just make it as easy mode Mac shit as humanly possible and hope that it catches on. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm not going to go out on a limb on either one of them, and I'm not really sure that I can say, oh yeah, Xbox One's going to be amazing, or it's going to be awful, or it's going to be really anything. It is what it is. We'll find out more in a couple weeks at E3, and maybe then we can make a decision. But, with that being said, that's pretty much it on that, and it's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm planning on hooking into some Doom and doing some more playthroughs, so hopefully I can quit being such a slacker and start to add some more videos. So, until next time, thank you for watching, and this is Blood signing off. We'll talk with you later. If you happen upon this, give me a comment, give me criticism, let me know what you think, and I will take it to heart. Thank you very much. Have a good night. We'll talk with you later.